Trump Gaza is finally here. Trump Gaza shining bright, golden future, a brand new light. Feast and dance, the deal is done. Trump Gaza number one. Trump Gaza shining bright, golden future, a brand new light. Feast and dance, the deal is done. Trump Gaza number one.
Hey, Shalom. I'd like to start out by giving all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect of Israel. This is Thamayim in Atlanta. And what you just saw there was a clip, an AI-generated clip that the president, DJ Trump, shared via his social media, showing how they plan to develop Gaza, how they plan to take Gaza, kick out the 2.1 million people living there, put them into the neighboring Arab countries, and then turn Gaza into a Riviera, to a beach resort. And it looks like he wants to call it Trump Gaza. He wants to name it after himself, just like the scripts speak about. But it just shows the pride of their heart, how much pride these devils have, not even considering that the Lord's about to take them out of power. He's removing their power, but they're still out spreading themselves, just like Rome did. Spread itself too thin, and then it collapsed. And that's what America is doing, what the West is doing in general. But Babylon the Great being the number one, with its little buddy Israel there. Salaki, I didn't want to say it just in case this lesson gets clipped. But yeah, these devils are completely prideful. They really think their houses are gonna continue forever. And actually, let's go straight there, Psalms 49, because they really believe their houses can just continue forever, but they have great judgment coming. This is Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. They have done so much wickedness in this world that the Lord's going to completely remove their seed from the planet. And they know this, especially the elite of the Edomites. They know this, but they still think that they have a shot. They think they can push their NWO and get that going, and then continue on in the blessing, and that they'll be in power forever. But the Lord's not going to allow that. He's about to judge them. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. They have great judgment coming to them. This is their end, but they're still trying to expand. It says, in their dwelling places to all generations, they get taken out. They're not going to be, in 1,000 years, there'll be no more Edomites. It says they call their lands after their own names. And you heard it in the song, Trump Gaza number one. You even saw it on a plaza, Trump Gaza. This isn't going to happen. Maybe the Lord lets him get some of Gaza and gets this all started off, but WW3 is about to start, and Yahweh Shai is about to return. Their full plan is not going to come into fruition. It's not going to happen. They're on their way out, but they're still expanding because of that pride. Obadiah 1 and 3, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rock, cave dwellers, Caucasians. And their pride is at an all-time high. So much that they think they're going to keep ruling and keep expanding. But it's just not going to happen. Whose habitation is high, just like the eagle, their spirit animal, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to bring you down to the ground. You're going to be eating of that dust, which is confusion in your in confusion. You're completely confused. Hebrews 12 and 16 and 17. And if you saw in that clip, besides their pride, they also show how deviant they are. It showed a bunch of, I guess those were women, but they had beards and they were in bikinis dancing. These are deviant people, and the whole earth is waiting for them to be judged. Hebrews 12 and 16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, because they're outside of the temple. They're outside of being saved or salvaged even. And Esau being the so-called white man, including those small hatters. Those are Edomites. They're not the people of the Lord. Those are Edomites. It says, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright for nothing. They could have been in that land. They could have had their Trump Gaza, but their forefather Esau sold his birthright. It says, for you know how that afterward, which Salakia, on the birthright, they never could have gotten it because the Lord said it already. The elder shall serve the younger. And they're still dwelling on that and trying to achieve the birthright, but it's outside of them. It's outside of their reach. Verse 17, for you know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected because they're crooked. When a potter, because the Lord considers himself a potter, or makes a lot of references towards being a potter, when they make something that is crooked or not right, they just throw it away. And that's what the Edomites are. They've been rejected. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. They couldn't turn around, couldn't turn back. And at their downfall, they're going to be crying because it's going to be the Lord's judgment coming upon them. And they're going to know that it's the Lord. And let's finish up here at Habakkuk 2 and verse 5. Yet also, because he transgresseth by wine, which are his philosophies that he pushes all throughout the earth, it's that golden cup full of abominations that they've pushed all around the earth, and the nations have drank of it, but now these nations are angry. They're upset with the ways of the West. It says he is a proud man. They are. They're the most proud, especially the one in charge right now, DJ Trump. He's a very, very proud man, and as the king, so are the people. Proud to be American. These are proud people, but pride goeth before the fall. And we are watching their fall while they are full of pride. The Lord's going to open up on them very soon. Neither keepeth at home. Gaza is not their land. They don't have a right, a divine right to take it. They don't have manifest destiny to take it. Their manifest destiny is to be taken. But they keep expanding. They keep taking. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, because they're insatiable. They're extremely greedy, and is as death, because they don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Breaking them is death. It cannot be satisfied, insatiable, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. They're trying to gather Gaza under them. It's just not it's not cool. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him? And there's Middle Easterners, there's Ishmaelites, are already turning on the Edomites. They're upset with the Edomites and have talks of declaring war. And eventually they will. They're going to band together and fight against the West. Big Satan and Little Satan, which I'm including the land of Israel in there as well, because they're going to get nuked just like Babylon's going to get nuked. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? And the world is almost awake to this devil, but they're mourning and they're screaming out against him. Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. And that's what they do. They go around taking. The devil came but to kill, to steal, and to destroy. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay, that's a batyat, which goes into debts. And these devils are always complaining about the national debt. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Because America and these Edomites are going to be spoiled, including those Edomites that are in the Lord's land. They're all going to be spoiled. They're going to be booties, which is spoil. They're going to get it. This isn't going to work out for them. And they're still showing that they're the same thieving devils that they've always been. And so, Lord willing, that was edifying. I'd like to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Warkach, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect of Israel. Shalom.